Alrighty, at GalaxyCon, I was accosted by the droid people because I was like, there was a Darth Vader R2 unit, which I don't think that ever really was. They say he was in Jedi, but then they cut him out. I don't think Lucas would spend the money to paint a fucking droid just to cut it out.
Vader R2?
Yeah, black and...
I missed it. No, there were black R2 units on the Death Star, yeah.
But no, this one's specifically Vader's. Anyway, that's what the toys...
Vader's Astromech.
Yeah, because everybody's got to have...
would presumably have been on his TIE Fighter.
Yeah, well, everybody's got to have an astromech. Mace and all the Shock T and all those motherfuckers. They all got their color-coded fucking... Anyway, that's not the whole thing. So I just was like, well, I would like one that does all the hinges like R2 at the end of Return of the Jedi on Endor and have a thing, to pop out for a lightsaber. And he goes,
even that scanner thing that pops up out of it.
You can do all of it. Fuck. And he goes, well, build one. And I'm like, do you not have the expertise to do that? Or why don't you talk to me about it and say, oh, well, that could be kind of, because it's about $5,000, gateway admission. And then I'm like, oh, what a knob. So then I go over to the 501st. I'm like, oh, hey, you guys. Because they used to do a thing at Bonanza Books and Comics every year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got a friend of mine that I went to high school with is in the 501st. And they do, they do a lot of really good stuff. Cool. Charitable events and things. I mean, really.
That's why I wanted to get involved.
Right.
The fuck? And I go, and I tell him my spiel about what I wanted to do, and he, no, we don't want you. You go over to the Mandalorian Mercs, or whatever they are. And then it's like, because I'm out of...
Okay, all right. I was at a convention, not the 20th anniversary, but one after that. I think it was the one where I was in my suit that I got on the news with, which is another story. But there was this Starfleet organization.
Oh, yeah.
That had starships that they would assign you to, and a given rank and position, and
all that.
And I mean, this guy that was behind the table, he was a recruiter. I mean, dressed up in Starfleet,
everything,
and full recruitment mode.
They did that,
trying to sell me on joining, and
they did that at Modesto.
But for me and us here at the time, we didn't have a local ship to be assigned to.
Yeah.
Our nearest one was 45 minutes away or something.
Yeah.
And, I didn't have any interest in getting that deep into a fan group like that. But, I mean, they're basically a fan club,
And what is it with these? I mean...
And the 501st...
They told me...
You come over there expressing interest in it, and they say, oh, no, not you.
Yeah, you go over here. To the Merc.
You don't fit.
The Mandalorian Mercs.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like...
Discouraging you from...
Yeah.
Joining up with them or being part of it?
I guess because all my fingers, I can speak.
Because, I thought it was cool in The Mandalorian. When they had the members of the 501st as extras.
So are they gatekeeping?
Because they all had their own stormtrooper armor.
They knew better than...
And they knew how to move like a stormtrooper.
Yeah. So are they gatekeepers?
I thought that was cool. I wouldn't go so far as to say they're gatekeepers. But if they're going to be, like, exclusive, like, cliquey like that...
Yeah.
They're the biggest organization of Star Wars dress-up out there.
Yeah.
It sure seems like they would just welcome anybody.
You would think.
Who wants to join for any reason. And here's our rules of conduct, and here's our get down.
Yeah.
So as long as you're willing to follow all this stuff, you're in. No problem. Sign here.
God, I gotta be a free trader, because I don't even want to do the Mandalorian one either, because they're like, oh, well, we all the time, and blah, 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 and I'm like, well, okay, you do the QR code, and we'll and they at least were helpful.
Right.
They were like, oh, well, he'll help you build stuff, and okay, cool. But then I watched that thing on YouTube, and I'm like, they aren't really into nobody's really into recruitment or getting that next generation of people to stand up and be like, hey, we can do this too. And I don't want to. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't want to hang out with a bunch of old people bitching and complaining about stuff, or gatekeepers, or or a clicky kind of thing. Because I didn't like that in high school, and I don't fucking like it now.
Right, and I never had the impression about the 501st that they were like that. Like I say, I have a friend of mine I went to high school with is in the 501st. He's got his own Vader costume, and
well,
I mean, full on movie quality.
Yeah,
and he's got the stormtroopers, and he's got.
Is it Star Wars or is it Empire? Because it changed from those two.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I even seen pictures of him in this original design.
The Ralph McQuarrie thing.
No, it was Vader as a cowboy.
Oh.
And it was really cool. It was the black hat, and then he had all the Vader accoutrements on him, and his black suit and everything, and as if Vader was from the Old West.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's into it like that.
Well, yeah. Why not? That's how to be into.
Right. And
the goal is to have fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so why is this all? I don't care about.
I saw the dude here at the GalaxyCon in the Samurai Vader thing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Nice.
It was a cool idea, cool design, samurai armor, all black and red, but it had the Vader chest piece with the lights and the switches, and he was like Samurai Vader. Why not?
Yeah. So I don't care, because also in this YouTube, it was the money, it's 5,000 and blah blah blah. I don't care about fucking money, whatever, right?
Right.
If you want to do it, then that's not the point. The point is to do it and have fun and hang out with people. I don't want to hang out with fucking people that are going to be like Mr. French.
No.
And I get a feeling that that's the way that 501st is. And I kind of get a sense that maybe...
Kind of snobby, maybe, a little bit?
Yeah, like, who the fuck are you people?
Right.
Because you need to keep those helmets on. I'm just saying.
Right.
Because gross. And gross to you. Just, what? So, do I gotta go be a free trader or what? The fuck? Because I'm very hesitant now, because you know how I am. If I don't like it, I'm gone. That's it.
Right.
So I just, really? Wow.
But no, I mean, I'm not kidding you, man. That Trek dude,
I know.
He was trying his damnedest to recruit me.
Yeah.
And get me to sign here. And they would assign me to a starship group.
Yeah.
Like some scout or something, not even a Constitution class, but some lesser, like, little scout or whatever kind of a ship. And
Birth class.
And some entry-level rank, ensign, lieutenant, something or other, that I could work my way through the chain of command. But I mean, to be active in it, I'd have to drive 40 miles away, or 40 minutes, whatever, to their meetings, and no, that was just a bit more than I was ready to commit to. I mean, I love Star Trek. I don't live Star Trek.
Right?
I don't wish it was real. I know it's not real.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking TV show.
So, because, I've told you a little bit about what I want to do with my Mandalorian outfit,
Yeah.
And I just something to do,
Oh, but you take that to, like, an official Mandalorian organization, they'd probably poo-poo it and say, oh, no, it's not, it's too custom. So what?
Yeah.
I saw several custom Mandalorian looking outfits just at this GalaxyCon, at least 3 or 4.
So
they were not like, oh, he's Din Djarin. No, he's his own Mandalorian that he painted up and decorated himself. Good for you, man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Put your own persona together, build your own character around it, and say, I am this, and that's who I am, and that's why I look like I do.
You don't like it?
Like I did when I was an Orion pirate.
Yeah.
In the classic Earth tradition, I look like a pirate from,
hold on. Yeah. So, how does Snarky put up with this shit? Because she doesn't seem the type to be... And hers aren't...
No,
hers aren't film accurate or whatever the fuck.
No, she does her own spin on him sometimes.
Yeah. And even her Bubba Fett one, I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, and she did the one, what was it? Wonder Woman Cowgirl or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that was a cowgirl, take
but
on.
But that frog one with the little...
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was.
And why the fuck aren't they affiliated with the 501st?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you have aliens? Are they racists? I mean, you want to start throwing shade? I'll throw I will get a fucking dump truck and dump it on you fucks.
Right?
What the hell, son? I'm just saying. I'm asking questions.
Well, I wasn't with you when you went there, and I didn't.
Well, I had Augustus. I had Augustus with me.
No, I know, but I'm just going on your word about how. No. But I mean, I'm just taking you at your word.
Yeah.
That this is how it went, and that just surprises me.
Well,
and I wish I was there to witness it firsthand.
It surprised the fuck out of me.
I'd have probably had a few things to say about it.
And I was like, but it surprised me because I'm like, really? Why do you, what? I
mean, you got somebody who's actually interested in your organization. What's the deal? How do you get in? And what is it and I mean, being the big group that they are, they've got their own standards for membership and being in good standing in their whatever fucking thing, but to just discourage you and oh no, you're not a good fit for us. You can go over to the Mandos, they'll take you. Really? Fuck you.
So is this also kind of dovetail with how we shut down that group thing? Is like, do we just have this kind of like?
Is it the energy and the
verve or the flair?
Just the whole attitude that you project or whatever.
But I'm not projecting.
You wanted to. That was different. You weren't bashing them.
No.
You were saying, "Oh, you guys this, that, or the other." No, like we were in the in that other panel where we brought up some things that they didn't want to hear.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not going to go there. Well, why not? Because there is a place to go from here.
Right.
20 years of Revenge of the Sith. And then.
And him doing the blanket statement of, "Oh well, we were all in the camp of not liking it."
Right.
I never was
in the camp of not liking much of anything that Disney's been doing since the acquisition. They did say that. Mm. They said they didn't like the sequels. They said they didn't like the stuff that's on. They said so.
Yeah.
So because why?
Yeah.
Let's go into that a little bit. And they didn't want to hear it. Dave Filoni, and they were fucking up his ass so far.
Well, that's why
knew what he had for breakfast yesterday.
Well, that's why I didn't want to talk to Timothy Zahn.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not going to get anything interesting out of him.
He wasn't going to go there either. But you know what? What he said, though, was that's their deal. That's their circus, and that's their monkeys, and
Yeah, but you were the one gluing the hair on the fucking monkey.
They're using his monkeys in. But I did get the sense from him that he's not crazy about what they're doing with his stuff that he came up with.
Yeah,
he just didn't feel like it was appropriate to really get into it.
Well, he didn't want to.
Not the right time or place necessarily.
He didn't want to have a hot mic because he wants money. Well, it's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, and
So anyway, have you guys tried to join into these groups? Tell me what you think.
Yeah, what do you guys know about any of these fan groups, like the 501st or the Mandalorians,
or the Star Trek one,
or the Starfleet one, like that? Because I'm sure it's still out there.
Oh God. Anyway, tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe.